Anzi, siete un filino bassi.
Io atterro subito al castello, ma vedo che non c'è nessuno. Non c'è
Al
nessuno.
castello andiamo?
Se uno può venire al castello, volendo.
Proviamo,
C'è
se
uno.
scendiamo a ramo.
Eh sì.
Pare, pare, pare.
Ah, io proseguo per ramo.
Dai che brucio di culo. Ancora mi ha trovato una cazzo di arma. Puttana di male.
Sono alla sala del trono.
Ah, minchia, sto passando dove sei passato tu, mi sa, guarda, no chance proprio, una cippa di
Bellissimo
culo.
Scar. È una mesa di cigli verde, ci deve essere nella sala del trono. Due mese di cigli verdi ci sono nella sala del trono. Vado per rotonda, io se c'è qualcosa. No.
Posso avere una borsetta piccola e una grande. Però ancora non ho armi.
La tavola rotonda da 150 di mattone. Quando la spacchi.
No, assurdo, non sto trovando un'arma, non è possibile, c'è qualcosa nel mio... Ah, mitraglietta a bianco.
Ma se ci verde l'hai preso, direi.
No,
Nella sala del trono.
no, me ne sono uscito.
Che sono boccette, cose. Cioè, sta cosa era abbastanza inquietante. Era nella sala delle torture, spacco una cassa e dentro la cassa c'è l'orsacchiotto.
Inquietante.
Sì, sì, sì. Comunque direi di scendere ora verso Alpe Ghiacciate
E io verso le Patriots.
e prenderci l'aereo, sì.
Queste mappe mi aprono la mappa. Così le torture. Ma negli hangar vedi siete tanti?
No,
Ma io non... Il compagno non è al castello, ora direi.
No, l'hangar è chiunque. Altri due.
Sto scendendo a prendermi
Oh,
l'aereo.
Gabriel.
andato, mi devi applicare.
Cazzo.
Ce la sai?
Subito, subito, subito.
Ok, non mi devi applicare, poi andate, tanto c'ho il quote.
Ma non c'è l'aereo, sono arroccatissimi, ragazzi, che coglioni.
Ah, devi salire. Prendo io, prendo io, prendo io. Volo io, volo io, volo io.
Vai.
Vabbè,
E come faccio?
come fai? Qua sono.
Oh, cazzo. Vabbè, io medico, però non so se va.
Vai a 10 bene.
Servirebbe poi il falò. Quindi, se serve il falò, ce ne andiamo qui.
Ce l'ho io.
Ce l'hai? Perfetto. Il compagno per me può morire là. Blocca faccio il
Dai,
salvataggio.
prendiamolo ormai, vai qui.
Guarda, guarda come rimango. Chi sei sceso?
Per il compagno. Eccolo.
Vai.
Mica proprio... Guarda che bucio di culo stomo comunque, oh. Che bucio di culo stomo.
Qua c'è il falò, Adrià. Buttiamoci qua in questa montagnetta.
E io ce l'ho il falò.
Ah, ce l'hai? A posto.
Sì, sì.
Allora proseguiamo. Andiamo verso rifugio.
Fate chiudere il
Ah,
rifugio.
mi hanno sparato, figli di merda. Ai, mi hanno sparato.
Ah, ma io il medico lo posso prendere su. Ah, no, no. Ma tanto se dici che sono il falò.
Questo che
Ma il
scherzo.
falò basta per tutti. Cioè, basta
Qua
per...
c'è un falò, qua c'è un falò. Andiamo qua. C'è un falò qui. Andiamoci. Vedete qui? Ah. Tieni Same, tieni bene. Curati nel
Eh?
frattempo. Curati.
Il medico.
Il falò non ti cura tutto.
Io non ho un altro falò che...
No, ma non sto scelto, ci è servito.
Vabbè, io c'ho pure il ceppo a posto.
Muro.
Basta. Basta.
C'ho il quad.
Devi di andarci a nascondere, oh bravo. Munizioni di fucile a pompa ne hai, Andrea?
Sì, ci sto.
Comunque quelli non ci metteranno molto ad arrivare, quindi andiamo, andiamo.
Bellissimo.
Vai, vai.
Andiamo.
Non so dire.
Cazzo. Prendiamo l'aereo e ci andiamo verso rifugio.
C'è bisogno di prendere l'aereo. No, qua.
Sì. Una volta che ce l'abbiamo, non lo so, per gli spostamenti.
Ma no, ma perché ti devi fare vedere? Io già sono qua.
Vabbè.
Effettivamente riscaricamento. Giusto che ci sta. Dov'è il cane, no? Ah, sei da te.
Piano, so già sono qua.
Minchia, ci hanno sparato, tre. Atterriamo qua, va? Nascondiamoci in qualche cespuglio qui, Ale.
Qua ci sono io.
Sento l'aereo. Dov'è il compagno?
Io senza
Cazzo, ce l'hanno con me.
Andatevi. Spogliatevi.
Porco.
vado io, Carlo, tu copri, vado io.
Arrivo.
Vabbè, sono morto.
Minchia, ci sono i nemici, ci sono i nemici.
Lo so.
Vieni, vieni, Adri. ucciso.
Ammazzatelo.
L'ho ucciso.
Qualcuno che mi venga a salvare nel
L'ho già
frattempo.
uccisi. L'ho
Grande.
uccisi, vai. Guarda salvare. Alla grande.
Io ho mandato di messo i missili di copertura.
Qua c'è una mezza di C2 delle pozioncine dove sono io.
Vieni, prendi voi, salve.
No, non c'è il medic.
Dove c'è il mezza di
No,
C2?
metteteli
Devi
però.
prendere due mezze di C2 ci sono qua.
Io lo so.
Dove?
No, dove sono io? Mezza di C2.
Mettete il falò, mettete il falò, mettete il falò, mettete il falò. No, questo non è il mio 6. Non era il mio 6. Ah, qua. Ah, io. Ma io ce l'ho? Aspetta. Sì, ce l'ho io. Ma cazzo si fa ogni volta? Quadrato? Ok, qua. Boccettoni siete a posto, sì. Andiamo. Venite, andiamoci a cespuglio. Qua ce n'è uno. Se ce ne sono altri vicini. Qua ce ne sono tre, perfetto, bellissimo. Uno sopra e due là. Oh. E dove c'è andata gente? C'è un cecchino silenziato. Silenziato. Che faccio? Non ci sono tentativi. Ah. Alla tartaruga sono. Nord 15, Adri. Sì, ma quello sta fuori con la testa, non. Guardalo. No ragazzi, lo devo fare,
Thank you,
l'ammazzo,
Coach.
l'ammazzo.
From beautiful South
Cazzo,
Florida,
per
there's a
mezzo
look at Hard
centimetro.
Rock Stadium in Miami.
Riescila.
Nothing like
No,
the
devo caricare
fanfare
che
of
no,
introductions
l'ammazzo.
to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Riesce la
Fireworks,
testina di minchia.
pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. And this will not be returnable. It's
Quelli
out of the
sono
back of
tre.
the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Mi sa che è giù dentro. Ah, aspetta. Arrivo, arrivo. Cazzo, no. Io così sono dentro.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill.
C'ho uno vicino.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Sono noi contro di loro.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Venite, facciamo
Look
solo
deep
là.
for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Ragazzi, loro devono venire. Andiamo, loro devono venire. Andiamo in fake.
A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that
Guarda,
changes
già uno è
things a
sceso,
bit.
già uno è
Here's a
sceso.
1st
Stanno
and 10
andando,
all the
vieni,
way
andiamo prima
down
noi.
at the 35.
Hai visto? L'hanno costruito. Mettiamoci sotto il muro.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves
Ah,
him
vabbè,
back 5.
tranquillo. Di qua non ci possiamo fare niente. A meno che non scendono, non hanno... Peccato. Ho visto pure io.
The delay of game backs him up 5,
Ma
1st
quanto hanno
and
fatto?
15.
Però arrivino, ti lascio subito il medico. Adri, controlla tu.
From the gun, here's
Sono qua,
Tannehill.
sono qua.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. In for the score. And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And man, Charles, talking about singing something in there in those gloves. They help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later, not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
No, I don't
Sanders now
know.
to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Scusa,
And
no?
he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Vabbè, dai, comunque onesto.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Second down, Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a handoff looking right.
Cazzo!
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Let's go now. Ready. Blue ready.
Now Jameis on second down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ora qua hanno fatto tipo non è per il capodanno cinese. No, non c'è più questo.
Winston on 32. Throw, but incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah,
Ah, ma dove siete andati? Avevo capito il villaggio. Ma perché vi siete buttati là? No, non l'ho visto. Allora perché era arancione?
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy.
No, non ha senso che partendo dalla 7. È normale che ci sarebbe stato un bordello.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
Ok, non ho capito un cazzo proprio.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs.
Qua non c'è nessuno, è riuscito a venire da me.
Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. The first update now out of Jacksonville. And it's the Titans who are off to the early lead in that ball game. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
He'll set up to throw. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
E quindi?
They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The tackle made by Derek Rivers. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now, we can get a 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. They're able to locate Wilson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Set! 3-19! 3-19! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Inizia con lo scarro. E con pane e formaggio.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Io sono multitasking.
They'll run it now.
Vado.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to
Quindi
the
ho una
end of the
scarviola da
first
dare.
play. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They are,
qua c'è
however,
ancora
facing a
minivan
4th
per
down
lavoro.
situation. Sanders' kick is
Quindi
good.
è di
And the
farla.
lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less than the field goal attempt for him.
And Rudolph has it left side.
Ah, c'è anche la grande,
That throw
tieni.
good for 4. It's second
Tutto,
down.
c'è una cassa.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he
La
can pick up a
tentano, non la
lot of
vedo.
yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Un'altra medikit. Hai trovato dove era quella cassa lì? Ma quindi tutte armi oro.
Let's go now.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Altra boccettona grande per Adriano.
Ready. Blue ready.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them,
Non parlare.
especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as
Io pure, non
screens in
lo so.
order to get open,
Allora,
that makes things tough
perché
for
c'ho il
guys trying to
bombolone.
get to the football.
Ready. Blue ready.
No, te, vabbè, allora li faccio tornare a vedere. O li tieni tu o li tieni Adriano. Io c'ho già il
Get
bombolone.
about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A quanto stai? Ah, minchia, ora sei in partita. Io guardo 10-0.
Adri, la vuoi sta boccettona o no?
Ready. Blue ready. Blue ready. Hey.
Qua nei paraggi. Qua, sotto. Sopra. Qua, fermati, fermati. Tieni, prendi di questo e anche questo. Così dentro questo, va.
Has it, the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line.
Ready. Blue ready. White.
Ah, sì, l'avevo visto. No, non l'avevo visto. Ok.
Jameis to throw it. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to
Devi
get
andare a
this
ricostruire
inside
l'opera.
the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first
No,
down.
aspetta, aspetta.
The goal for any offense
C'è
versus
cazzo,
his
c'è
own
cazzo.
defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any
No, lo
defender
so
can
io
step up and
dov'è.
fill it.
Qua
They did it well
sotto.
there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Qui qua c'è il corridoio.
Hey, let's get it.
Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Sì, sì.
Ready. Blue ready. Flags up.
Now they try the right side here. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Screen, triple
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Over the middle here to Rudolph. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Ready. Blue lady.
Ma dove? Ah, là pure. Anche perché dietro al consegno devo trovare il fuoco. No, vabbè, scusa, l'ho lasciato ora questo.
His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Patriots are back within a score. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around.
Ho lasciato l'altro.
Well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. So now here come the Dolphins. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
To help him at contract time, you could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll start the drive with Dre.
Sì,
minchia di alto
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Set. Green 39.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Second quarter in Cleveland.
Andiamo
And
sempre
that is now
esterno.
a 2-touchdown lead for the Browns in that game. Now we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here.
Carletto.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Non esterno, sempre questo ripeto.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11
Ah,
more yards that go
profumo,
around, a first down as well. This quarterback now a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
He'll drop to throw.
Sto dando un'occhiata con quello
Here's running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Maria.
They'll look to throw. Wilson snags it left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Dammi una melinda, va.
pass catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Sempre esterni, sempre esterni, sempre esterni, sempre esterni. Adri,
They'll
dritto.
run it now out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Quindi,
Some big plays in the
sì,
passing
si
game on this
spingi
drive.
prima.
Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Oh.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Oh.
Try
No,
to run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Peyton Barber, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Sanders now to kick this one away.
sì.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
No, perciò
touchback.
facciamo sempre
And the
esterno.
Patriots gearing up to go now. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Aspetta, no, non c'è fretta. No, non c'è fretta. Lasciamo che si ammazzino un pochettino. Ok. Chi è stato? È Carletto, che forte.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Oh, ma chi?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd
Hanno
down.
preso
An
qua.
interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept
Altro,
extra DBs on the
7.
field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch
Yeah,
out,
that-
but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 32 that time.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball, outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Ah, prendiamo la zuppa e mettiamo qua sopra, dove saranno? Guarda qua sotto, così. Così ci arriva un bel colpo di cose e moriamo tutti.
Jameis now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go
Arrivando
down.
qualcuno sta qua.
Sacked back at the 46. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatter, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together. Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Jameis now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
Dai, muoviamoci questo
He's
qui
been
dove
the
lo...
forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at
Because
all.
those are the
minchia,
types
pensavo
of
fosse...
plays that he provides. When he
Ammazza,
does come
ammazza.
alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Che fa?
First down, Winston. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Vabbè, ce la sai, Fabri.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Scoppiato. Abbiamo...
They'll throw again. Winston. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Braxton Berrios, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Anch'io.
The point after is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Comunque questo lo sapete, lo
Un fumble,
He
no?
nearly broke that for more, but
Lo
as it
sapete
is, they'll
perché no?
start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Sì, sì, sì,
The
no.
Dolphins
Dico, in realtà lo
getting set to go.
sapete perché
They
abbiamo
have to be
vinto, no?
pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't
No,
they be?
perché
2
io...
touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions.
Io ho
They're
mangiato
playing so
pane e
well right
formaggio
now,
questa
the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Line of scrimmage, the
È stato il pane e
37 on
formaggio.
1st and 10.
Devo prendere ancora.
Green, 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Secondi. Però i primi solo quando ci sono io li fare.
They'll throw now on the final play. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's 2. wasn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play fake. Winston. Over the middle, complete. That's low. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A first down throw for Winston. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
The last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Erano i più bei pali che abbiamo visto.
A second down throw for Winston. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Potrebbe essere. No, ma tanto... No, ma tanto di caffè. Invece ha vinto.
Third and short yardage, Winston. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Vabbè, se no... però dove fare adesso la sto... Ma qua. Tanto già dentro siamo.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point remains unsuccessful.
Io non lo so, ora per andare a sé. Infatti non capivo perché tu andavi a crocevia per.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see
No,
what
però
they can
poi abbiamo
do.
lo
And I
primo
can't
tempo,
wait to
no?
see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Meanwhile, they
You
take
know.
a shot to start the drive,
You
but this
know.
is going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Dov'era? T'avevo preso poi il succo grande, hai detto c'era un succo grande.
Line of
Il
scrimmage again, the
succo...
25, 2nd and 10.
No, lo prendo.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
No, 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 non andare troppo in basso, dai, camminiamo, ci andiamo verso su, anzi. Non prestare, non c'è nessuno.
Hey, hey, hey. You got three. You got three.
They'll look to throw here. And that's complete. It's Watson.
Grazie, signor
And he's
Portano.
taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Andiamo, andiamo, andiamo.
Leopard. Leopard. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
No, vabbè, non lo sprecare, lo siamo casomai per scappare se ci... Faccio un
They'll
falò.
run it now out of the gun.
No, tanto che ho detto 3 metri.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now back to throw.
Maria!
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Ma se ce ne stiamo qua da queste parti, tipo in questi bellissimi 3 cespugli, così lontano, così stanno ammazzando. Sono 3 cespugli meravigliosi. Qua ce ne sono 3 vicinissimi. 1,